Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya311. As you may remember, the Lord of the Universe sat holding on to Bhanudasa's horse. He, the father of Brahmadev, the creator of the limitless universe, caught the horse of Bhanudas as it was wandering about and sat holding it in the public square. Peddler's disaster. In the meantime, the peddlers were sitting in the temple precincts, reviling Bhanudas. He will soon come back to look after his wares, they said. When he hears all we tell him that has happened here, he will become greatly agitated. As these villains were thus talking among themselves, the dark-complexioned one became very angry. And while the life of the world was expressing his anger, suddenly thieves approached. They robbed the peddlers of their goods and gave all a severe beating. They loosened all their pack horses and took them all away. And now the peddlers sat weeping. We persecuted Bhanudas, they said, and Panduranga has made us experience the result. One remarked, according to our karma, so are our minds. We certainly lack knowledge. We have not used forethought. Still another remarked, fortune has played us false. Therefore we perform this loathsome act. Bhanudas is a single-minded bhakta. With no gain to ourselves, we have troubled him. They now made a loud outcry, but no one came running to them from the town. The husband of Rukmini, skilled in the use of Maya, had cast a spell on them. Good for evil. Turning now our attention to the kirtan, there we heard shouts of joy. The drum and the veena gave out their sweet sounds. The air was filled with music, while the names of God were being acclaimed out loud. The night was lacking only 4 gatikas when the Vaishnavas sang the final hymn of praise, waving incense reverently before the husband of Rukmini. Sweets were then distributed. Bhanudas made his obeisance to the Haridas and started back to his lodgings. Suddenly he saw a Brahmin sitting by the wayside holding a horse. As he was passing by, the horse neighed. "How happens it that my horse is here?" he said to himself. "I cannot understand it." Just then the Brahmin, who had thrown his scarf around his neck, the neck of the horse, and was sitting by it, holding it, saw Bhanudas and suddenly vanished from sight. As Bhanudas saw this marvel, he was overwhelmed within with wonder. But leading the horse along, he arrived at his lodgings. Here he found the peddlers weeping aloud. Asking them what the trouble was about, they made full confession to him. "We evil-minded wretches sought to do you harm. We threw your bundle of cloth into yonder pit and let your horse loose. When it was the second watch of the night, thieves appeared and robbed us of our all. Now to whom shall we go and complain of the ways of destiny? All our horses and bundles of cloth are stolen. We have also received a severe beating. And now it looks as though our business has come to an end. We have lost all our capital. God has protected yours. We threw your bundle of cloth in yonder pit. Let's all now go and take it out." When Bhanudas heard this story, his heart melted. I think he said, "It must have been the husband of Rukmini who was sitting holding my horse. Botheration! All this worldly business is without real value." Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.